The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gibson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, it's Nix. Gonna let this one fly. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Cut along the left sideline. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Another run here from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offensive line fast. Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. The Broncos make it a one-score game. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sails through good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Steady.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Coming up to stop that play with Jade Barry.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 Lions. Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Getting out to his left. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Starts the return at the 34. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Has him running the comeback. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Shotgun snap to Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Now give left side. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They give it to him again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Nicole Hardman on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Sanders back to throw. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got second and 5.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, go.
Sanders setting the pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Cowboy 80. Top 50. 18. Pioneer.
Here's Sanders now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. On the move. Headed right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Cougar 19. 7-5.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense is set. First and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. You're not ready.
To throw now is Sanders. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. Set. 19 shot.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. He'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Nix from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
36, incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Nix hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down, Broncos.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. He goes to the hurry up here. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completed over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Once more, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and that makes it 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They'll send him up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
He gets it again. And he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Got it. Ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Set. Hurt. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's going to everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Rig! Rig! Dragon 60!
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. There's defense all over this one. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go! Gravity Lions!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
19, right in! 2! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Into traffic, complete! And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but let
time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down, down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance, dance. I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We here to have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Kill!
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down. The motion man here is McClure. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A quick slant on the money to McClure. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go, shot. 60 vices, 60.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
7-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Catherine, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On first down, it's Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Away! Hold on a sec. Get ready. Ready. Behind. Away.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Going up top. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Go check. Ready. 6 Dragon 60. Let go.
Now Shador on first down. He's going to air this one out. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Browns are on top. It's 14-10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A first down throw for Nix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the...
He gets free. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Get up. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Browns move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Get across to 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
Check mash, check mash. Let's go now. 19, press all 80. Steady.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Check, hurt, hurt. Here we go, here we go. Cut 19, cut 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Room to maneuver at the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 59 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders will throw it. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Ready, set.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Now, Sanders. Forced out wide. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hurt. Panther 11. Let go.
They'll run. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal.
It's a gain of 8. Brings us fourth down and goal.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 34 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Browns can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now, Shador. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Cleveland.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards. First and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Not the Lions. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of 5. From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Hit. 19, 18. Warriors 70.
To throw is Sanders. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there. Third down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
18 Cardinal.
On third down, Sanders. On the move left. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Sanders, little pop pass here. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Here we go. And the Broncos first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, it's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll try again here, second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Over set. Ready. Hey, motion.
Second down. Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys,
and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. Broncos will cut the deficit to 7.
Broncos 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
19, pass to 60, pass to 60. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
they got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, go.
On second down here, Sanders. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19. Check smash, check smash. Cut 19, cut Warrior 70.
Now it's Sanders. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. And back deep is Marvin Mims. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 43, here's second and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
The motion man here is McClure. Nick's now on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Back to throw is Nix. That's McClure open on the left side. The second effort going to get him the first down. Looks like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. That's to McClure, and they connect again. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Plus, to his right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Perry, McClure, touchdown Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Viking 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Ready.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. The throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to grab a late lead. This one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
On the return, here comes Gibson. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go, 80. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Toss to Sampson, running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 2. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, go!
From the gun, it's Sanders. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
They'll run with Sampson. And this one blown up. Good surge, drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
70 Timber, they smash!
Once more, it's Sampson. And he's into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Browns. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
31.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Taken in by McCord. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
A first down throw for Nix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Nix to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here's second down. Throwing is Nix. Crush gets incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
We are set for 4th and long. Nick's gonna throw for it.
It's a turnover on down.
Johnny Ryan. Go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the dog pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.